All right, now we're doing 7Q, You Complete Me. This is by Cloud Walker, and 82% of people like it. So with this one, we're going to be concatenating one or more letters to the end of a given input string to create a string that reads the same forward or backwards, all right? So the specifications, the letter can be added to the right. The letters are only going to be added to the right-hand side of the input. We're required to add at least one letter to the input. The shorter return string is the correct one. So if we get an A and B, we're not going to just reverse the A and B and add it to the end. We're going to add just the A to the end. All right. Inputs will consist of one or more letters, upper and lowercase. Capital G, pardon me. Strings are case sensitive, so capital G in is not going to be like this. It's going to be like this. All right. Here's some examples right here, and let's get right into it. So what we're going to do, this is a little tricky one. What we're going to have to do is do a for loop. We're going to say for, and we're going to iterate through. So we're going to let I equal, and on this one, we're going to let it equal 1, because we're going to be using this I in the slice method, and we're going to be slicing this one off, or however many up to I, to add it to the end of this. So we're going to, like on this one, we're going to slice off the A and add it there. So we're going to let I equal 1, all right? And then we're going to say while I is less than or equal to str dot length, we're going to say I plus plus. And we're adding the equals here because when we do, I'll show you right now. So we're going to be using the slice method, which returns a shallow copy of a portion of an array into a new array object selected from start to end, where end is not included. So that's why we do the less than or equal to, because end is not included. Where start and end represent the index of items in that array, and the original array will not be modified. So right here, we're going to check to see if, after we slice this off, if this is the same as, if this can be read backwards or forwards. So basically we're going to get to 2 or whatever and see if it can be read backwards and forwards. Then we're going to add everything after the slice, all right? Everything after the slice, everything before the slice. All right. Anyway, so let me show you. So we're going to say if we're going to say if str dot slice I, all right, like this. And let me comment this out real quick so we can see what the slice looks like. All right, let me comment this out. Give me a second. So let's do a console.log. Let's do it inside the for loop. How about that? Let's just do right here, console.log, console.log, what is it, str.slice, slice at I, all right? So let's test that. So when we do that, it's going to, on the first pass, it's going to slice off the capital B and just give us AA, and then it's going to slice off the B and the A and just give us A on the second pass, and then so on and so forth with all these. And then what we want to do after that is we want to check to see if this is the same as it would be reversed. So like if we reverse this, it would be the same. If we reverse this, it would be the same. Same with this, same with, I guess, this one too. And then so on and so forth. All right, so what we would do for that is we would wrap this thing up in a set of brackets to make an array literal and do dot, dot, dot like this. And this is what is it? It's the spread syntax right here, which allows an iterable such as an array or string to be expanded in places where 0 or more arguments or elements, and this is for the array literal, are expected, all right? So we put dot, dot, dot in front of it, and check this out. So now we've got both letters, or all the letters, inside their own elements like this. And then we can just reverse it if we use the reverse method, which basically it reverses an array in place and returns the reference to the same array, basically reversed, all right? And so we would say after this, dot reverse, all right? just like that. And now let's test it again. All right, that's not a good one, but on this one, instead of the AB, it's BA like this, all right? So now, all right, let's do that if statement right now, since we know, oh, actually, and we've got to join this thing together because string is str is a string. So we're going to use the join method, which creates and returns a new string by concatenating all the elements in an array separated by commas or specified separated string. And we're going to be doing the, what is that? The empty, what is this thing called? The empty string, and we're going to be butting up all the elements next to each other, just like here. So we're going to say, what are we going to say? If, oh, excuse me, let's do dot join right here, yeah. Dot join, like that. Test that out. And now it's joined together, we see that. So what we're going to do here is say if str.slice at I equals, and we'll just take this right here and bring it right here, all right? If that equals that, then what we're going to do is we're going to add to str, and let's do the test on this. So if this equals that, we're going to add str plus, and then we're going to do str.slice. And like we were doing on this one, like we saw here, excuse me. Anyway, what we're going to do here is str.slice, and we're going to go from 0 to I, right? So let's test that out. And now it looks just like this. It's got this bab right here, this ab, just like that, xx. We've got this, and so we can just take this console.log out of here and say return. Get rid of this extra parenthesis. Test it out. It looks pretty good, but something's wrong here. What is going on here? Turn str plus str.slice. No, dot reverse. Okay, so we're going to have to do this. Let me just take this, copy this, and put it right here. And then dot reverse. Oh, let's do this. Let me get rid of this. Okay, so O2I, just like that. And then dot reverse, like that. And then dot join, like that. And now let's test it out. All right, and it works. Awesome. And attempt it and submit it. All right, so you see it's pretty much just like this one. Oh no, this is mine. Sorry about that. So here's some stuff right here. They're doing a do loop, do while. I don't think I've ever done anything like this before. Whatever. So they're doing that, and I don't know what that is at all. And they're doing the same thing, and this is doing something. And you can check them all out and research them if you feel like it. Let's go over to mine. Just me on this one. Best practice in my opinion. Very much like it. And we'll see you next time.